Did you know? In Alberta, a person who has occupied someone else's land for more than 10 years can claim legal ownership of that land. This is known as adverse possession. We're the Alberta Law Reform Institute, and for over 50 years, our mission has been to improve the laws of Alberta. We've just published a report on what Alberta should do with the law of adverse possession. So what exactly is adverse possession? Adverse possession allows a person who has occupied another's land for at least 10 years to potentially claim ownership of that land. The occupation must be exclusive, open, notorious, and continuous, with most of these disputes being over boundaries adjoining properties. Adverse possession claims usually fall into three different categories. The first are claims to recover possession of land, where a registered owner recovers land being occupied by someone else. Currently, property owners have 10 years from dispossession to file a claim to recover possession of their land. What we're proposing is that claims to recover land could be brought at any time, and that registered owners of land would not be subject to a 10-year limitations period. The second common claim is to quiet title. This is when an occupier claims ownership of land that they have occupied for more than 10 years. Currently, the law now allows an occupier who possesses someone else's land for more than 10 years to bring a claim against the registered owner for ownership of that land without paying any compensation to the registered owner. We are proposing that an occupier shouldn't be able to file a claim to quiet title against the registered owner of property. However, a claim to quiet title that was filed before the law changes would still be able to proceed as if the 10-year limitation period continued to apply. The third common claim is regarding lasting improvements made to property by occupiers under the mistaken belief of ownership. It's important to clarify that a lasting improvement is something that is a permanent addition to the land or not easily removable. This could be an addition to a home or even the entire home itself in some cases. Claims regarding lasting improvements arise when the registered owner is still within the time to recover possession of the disputed land, but an occupier, under the genuine mistaken belief that they owned the land, has spent a great deal of effort or resources in building lasting improvements. In these cases, allowing the occupier to retain the land while compensating the registered owner may be the best solution in resolving the dispute. Currently, the person who made the lasting improvement likely can bring the claim against the property owner at any time, but it's not entirely clear. We're proposing to make the law clear that a person who made the lasting improvement or a subsequent owner can bring a claim for the lasting improvement at any time. So what should Alberta do with the law of adverse possession? We're proposing that adverse possession should be abolished for the following reasons. Land titles are maintained through the land registration system. Land titles do not deteriorate over time. Owners or occupiers may not be aware of any issues until after 10 years, and that registered title is superior to possessory title. Claims that were filed before any new laws are passed would still be able to proceed, but if an occupier had a potential claim and didn't start the claim before adverse possession is abolished, then they wouldn't be able to bring their claim to court. Claims regarding lasting improvements would still be available, which balances the equities between a registered landowner and an occupier who may have spent a great deal of time and resources on building improvements on the wrong land by a genuine mistake. The same remedy would also apply to new occupiers who have taken possession of property and lasting improvements made by previous occupiers. So do you think Alberta should get rid of adverse possession? Visit www.alri.ualberta.ca, where you can get the full report and let us know if adverse possession should be abolished.